Hey, how's it going, everyone? It's been a little bit since we visited the farm. Let's see, it's December now, 5 in the morning. Our last stream and video, we found out that we are the owners of some cattle and some pigs. So we started laying down what little bit of bedding and straw that I have. So this is straw here for the bedding. And over in here, I'm assuming is their food, because in this path right here, I dropped down grass bales in here. And let's see, you can see there on the bottom right hand corner, the animals are now in 51% health. When I found out that I inherited the animals, the cows, they were 0%, so that's gone up quite a bit. The food is at 31,000 liters is what's available for them to eat. I believe that's how I interpret it anyway. I could be wrong. They've produced 72 liters of milk. Over here is the 14,000 liters of straw. And the cows maybe produced 1,300 liters of slurry. I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure about the animal stuff. I believe this is the liquid manure / slurry. So I feel like if we brought some sort of tanker under here, we might get some manure created. Not sure. One of the big issues we had in the last video that I needed to do some research on was watering the animals, because the manual, the in-game help says they need water. Which looks like this pan. However, we are playing on the White Farm mod, and from what I read from people that were also playing on this map, that the map like auto waters the animals, so you don't have to worry about the animals getting water. So we're just gonna not worry about the water and pray the health of the animals keep going up. Like I said, this guy right here, this Angus, he's 16 months old. We got 5 of them, and they're at 51% health. They can reproduce, I believe. As you can see by the bottom there, they're at 0% reproduction levels. So, more to come on that. We're mainly focused on the cows. I had a little bit of problems with the pigs. Sorry about that. I had a little bit of problem with the pigs because so the in-game help says they'll eat anything or almost anything. However, when I opened this gate here and tried putting food in here, it didn't take. Let me rephrase that. I didn't put food in there. I put I tried putting grass in there, grass bales, you know, because it said they would eat almost anything. So that's why I put the grass bales there. Not the case. A couple other things actually, since I'm opening up those gates, that I found. We have a storage shed over here. It's got quite a bit of storage, so that's pretty cool. So the last video, if you didn't tune in, was spent, the beginning was plowing, and then the rest of the video was pretty much exploring everything that we actually own. I probably should have did that when I bought the, looks like we got another little storage area here. I should have did that when I bought the farm, so I'm just going to recap from the last video. So if you watched, I apologize. This land right here, let me pull it up. Farmland. This field right here, this land right here, number 5, is where the farm sits. When I first started playing the game, I didn't own the land, so I could not use any of these grain storage containers that are on the field. And I needed somewhere, this silo specifically right there, that blue one, I needed somewhere to store my corn and stuff like that. So that's the reason I bought the farm. not realizing when I bought the farm, I inherited the actual animals that were alive. I just thought they were there, you know, because when I first interacted with them before buying the farm, there wasn't any interaction with them because I didn't own the land, so I didn't own the animals, so I just assumed, you know, when I bought the land, I didn't have to worry about it because I'm not into the animal stuff. But yeah, so life experience. Should have did a little bit more research and exploring after I bought the farm, but I also put up a weather station. This is our weather station here. It's supposed to help improve the radar or weather, you know, that's coming in. So it's a little bit more accurate. So doesn't look like we're going to expect any snow until about 8 o'clock in the evening. And yeah, so I'm not going to worry about the snow. Right now we're kind of at a lull, I guess, of what to do. I don't really want to just call it a day and go to sleep in the house. Yeah, we found that out in the last video too. You can sleep in the house, so that's cool. But I don't really want to call it a day and just waste the whole day / month because it's December. I want to try and find something to do to kind of pass by the time, but we might have an early day. This field's still looking really good with its numbers. Nitrogen and pH are looking really good, so the only contracts that are available is a single plowing one on field 9. Field 9 is an absolute monster of a field. It's huge. I'm not really in the mood to plow that. I don't have any more hay to feed the or to improve the bedding of the cows. We do have a good bit of bales left. This is my destruction from the last video. Found out that you can cut these bales. That's how they get back into these smaller bales there. Bought the header here, the forks there to help move the bales. So yeah, like I said, I'm not really entirely sure what I'm gonna do right now. Let's check the price of corn. Corn's at 703, 707 wholesale, and it looks like it's gonna top out next month. So we're still coming up there. You look at the bar on the right. We're still on our way up, so we're gonna wait until next month to sell. And I guess it looks like we'll sell the milk in January as well, even though we only got 72 liters. I gotta figure out how to see if there's slurry listed here. Yeah, slurry. I need to find out how to transport the milk. Actually, I do know how to transport that. I found that in the last video when we were looking around. Oops, let me get the right menu here. It is in animals, if I remember right. Yes. So this is how you transport water and milk and liquid fertilizer. And I don't know what the other icon is. I know one of those icons. Let's go down here and take a peek. Icons. So you can carry herbicide and liquid fertilizer. You cannot carry slurry in these machines. These look like they can carry all sorts of different things. But we're not looking at that. We're looking at this stuff here. So, wonder what can carry slurry then. How about this? Let's see if we can find out what slurry is. I have a general idea of it. I'm fairly certain slurry is a type of manure. I'm looking at the wrong tab here. Yes, so at the bottom there it says you can also use manure and slurry from your animals to fertilize using manure spreaders and slurry tanks. Digestate can be used too. It's a byproduct produced by delivering silage to the biogas plant. So we need a slurry tank, which with any luck. Oh, Biz perfectly called out for us. Look at that. What's that? Oh, Gary, well, that's odd. It shows the width. Oh man, I am not good at math, but the math on it is, I'm assuming it's that 15 meter cubed, I think is what the 3 means. I apologize, I am not, math is a long time ago when I did math, so. Yeah, so it looks like this is the slurry tank that we could use. We don't really need it right now, but. So. To not completely waste our time, I'm not going to be playing for very long because I gotta go cook dinner. I was talking about it in the last couple videos. I don't really want to plow. I'm tired of plowing. I don't want to. We're not going to plow. Don't want to do it. It just takes you up to the pigs. Let's go check on the other field over here. This field is our first field we bought. It's going to be in rough shape. Needs rolling. It doesn't have any fertilizer on it. We didn't take any soil samples because we didn't have the soil sample machine yet before we started this field. You can see the yield potential on it is 100% though. That's really good. The problem is we're only going to be getting 63% of it. This is the liquid fertilizer tank. Okay, so that's where we would store our slurry. This is to store seeds. You can see I dumped the seeds right there. You need to, Oh. Oh yeah, no, see that pays for it. We don't want to do that. I think what you need to do is put the seeds inside of the seeder and then unload it, but I'm not gonna worry about that at the moment. One of these doors will take you in to get milk to the milk area, so let's go take a peek at that. So the issue is, you can see we have the 72 liters of milk. I don't know where to get it from is the problem. Right? Like, I'm assuming it's stored in this thing right here, this refrigerated milk container. But like, how do you get it out of here? Like, that's just a light. Usually these icons mean something, so I don't know if you need to drive the container over here, and not sure. We'll worry about the milk when we actually have a little bit more of it. So, all right. Let's look and see what it would cost to lease the plow, because once we start digging in to our fields, we're not going to be plowing as much, because we're not going to need to do it. We're going to be cultivating and doing stuff like that. The problem is these plows, this next plow is not much bigger than mine. The one I currently have is 3 meters. This one maxes out at 4.9. So you're gaining, I guess you're gaining, like, if you're looking at it percentage-wise, you're gaining 60%. But I'm not entirely sure what the weights are for. Maybe to go deeper. Let's see. Brings us into this to January. Well, I'm not in the mood to plow, so we're gonna skip a day. The month of December will just be a thing of the past. And I guess if I'm supposed to, there's stuff to do in December, we'll catch it next December, but hey, let me shut the door. I don't want to sleep with the door open. Alright, going ahead and just go to sleep until 5 in the morning the next day in January. Worst case scenario, oh, looks like it's snowing. Worst case scenario is at least in January we can go sell stuff. So that's what we'll at least do for January. So, oh yeah, look at all the snow on the ground. It's supposed to snow until about 7 in the morning. We got no snow the rest of the day till tonight. You know what I'm really excited for? I pray that you can take a snow removal contract. Dang, that sucks. They have items in the shop for snow removal and like laying down salt and stuff like that, so I thought there'd be contracts for that. That's unfortunate. Alright, let's go take a peek here. So corn is on its way down now. The height is 894. We're at 883 if we take it wholesale. And that's exactly what we're going to do. So we're going to tag the wholesale place. I assume it's this place right here. Yep, that is wholesale. So that's where we're taking our corn. And we're going to go make some money here. Just want to pop back in here real quick. You guys can see my guy's wardrobe. We're ready for winter. Got the Carhartt on, got our gloves, stuff like that. So we're ready to go for winter. We're not wearing just the flannel anymore. Well, that green marker is where we need to go. And see, there's winter equipment here. So I'm not entirely sure what the point of the winter equipment is for. Like, other than, I guess, if you want to remove snow on your property, I suppose. But, like, I don't even know if this will work with a front loader. Looks like it's like a 3-point maybe. This one might work with the front loader. Actually, I don't think any of them will. I'm not sure. I wish the game was a little bit more informative of what you needed to use on those. Probably on like a truck or something, but we're not gonna worry about it at the moment. I was excited to use the winter equipment, thinking I'd be able to take jobs, but not the case. The last video, we also cleaned up the old 4020. We washed it, repaired it. The paint cost like $5,000 if I remember right to repaint the tractor. The cost of the tractor to repair and paint it was like half the price of a new tractor. It was ridiculous. Let's get our listen to some rock music. We're taking the big tractor out because oh god, I activated the AI. Hit the wrong button. Jesus, that's bright. I meant to toggle the lights. Okay. I took the big tractor in case. Oh, it looks like traction might actually be a thing. So let's go fast and then try and stop. Check this out. I think we actually slide. Oh yeah, we definitely slide. Well, that's exactly why I brought the big tractor out, because I don't know if the little tractor would be able to go through all this stuff. Oh yeah, I forgot I parked over there. And to be honest, I didn't really want to get the little tractor dirty again. She just got a fresh coat of paint and all that stuff. I'll take this bad boy out in the winter. So I left it parked over here, knowing we were going to have to fill it up, get ready to sell, so that's why it's already over here. Cover, and then we should be able to start filling our corn. Close it, and we're gonna take it on over to wholesale to sell. I think you can feed the corn to the pigs probably, if I had to guess, but I might have already passed that actually. Yeah, right here. Yeah, the pigs will eat corn. But the problem is I don't know how to get the corn over there in this big of a tractor, or this big of a, like, unloader, you know? Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about it. We're selling it. Sorry, piggies. Right now we're focusing on the cows. The cows, we'll keep the cows around. The good news is, when the animals were at 0%, they weren't dead, so let's take a peek at the map here and see where we need to go. So we go right, take the back road there. Be really nice and convenient if there was a road right between these two fields right here. That would make the most sense in this map, but dang, if only the city was offering pay, they could have their roads cleared by somebody. Can't even see the lines on the road. They should hire someone out. There should be a contract or something like that. Looks like it's really coming down too. Maybe it'll be nice. Maybe we'll go buy a plow, see if we can attach it to the front of the tractor and go clean up for people. The goal is to not crash. I'd hate to see all of our corn in the field. Alright, we're going based off of headlights, but I don't see anyone coming. So we'll take this way. Can't believe what you told me. Gotta find a way to end this. Oh nice, looks like we get a drive through. So we have $146,000 and 146,044. Let's see how much money we make here. Solid. We got $20,000 from this field right here. This was the field with the corn. And that was before anything was done to the actual field in terms of the precision farming. So that's good that we made $20,000 off that field, and then in future, granted we're not going to be doing corn, but that price should go up as well. This is actually the first time I think I've been over here. I'm just gonna park and get out and walk over here real quick. So you can buy the breaker. You can buy a bakery. That's a dump point for something. That's another dump point as well. The grocery mart. And the bakery. Nice. Cool. Well, we're not going to be buying any of those. We're going to head back to the farm. What I really want to do is I'd like to buy some of the winter equipment. The problem is I don't know if I'll be able to use it or not. I don't want to buy it. We're not going to use it, you know. But it's only $2,000. I'd like to be able to keep it. See, I think what you need is this. I think you'd need probably no, I don't think you need a front loader. Wheel loader, I don't think that's a 3-point either. I think you'd need a skid loader almost. No, that's not a 3-point either. Obviously, you don't need a forklift. Don't need that. See, let's click on this. This is the front loader. Yep. Okay. The wheel loader is like that. Okay. What's the telehandler look like? Okay. And then this skid steer loader. See, See, the problem is nothing that I'm looking at here is matching the front end of these right here. Unless I would go to the front of this. There's nothing in miscellaneous that would cause that attachment. Obviously nothing in dollies. Nothing there. How do weights connect? Similar to that. Well, do we go with the big dog? The Clearmaster 5000? The Olymp 330? What a stupid name. Come up with something cool. 1.8 for 2000. On a big truck like what? Or the big like the big tractor we have? Or we get the Tornado. You can shoot the snow somewhere. I kind of want to... This is the Happy Medium. That's 3.2 wide. Honestly, I think we'd need to use something small anyway because the highway isn't big enough. Let's actually compare that actually real quick. Where's the... The header we own is 7.5 or 8.5 and it barely fits on the highway. So if we did this, this is probably the width of the entire... Oh no, that's only 3.3. I thought one of these was 7. 1.8. Let's do it. No, I don't want to do it. We're gonna lease it for $357. Alright, let's go see if it fits on the front of the tractor. If it doesn't, we return it and we lost $357. That's why I didn't want to buy it. So we're just going to go all the way to the shop. We're going to hopefully hook that thing on. And we're going to clear some roads. Absolutely going to generate zero income from us. Maybe the city would be nice and send us a little thank you gift. Maybe a fruit cake or a basket of fruits and nuts, you know, for the holiday spirit. At the very least, some hot chocolate for us the next time we stop by the gas station. Alright, big bucks, no whammies. Oh, yeah. Oh, there's an option to lower it. Okay, okay. Yep, that's what I want to do. How come it's not, that's really silly how that works. Oh, and it's actually, oh boy, this is going to be rough to do with, I feel bad. This is going to be bad. Well, that intersection's not good. Let's do this. We're going to lift the plow for right now. until we get the what's it called out. Once we get the trailer off, then we'll do some plowing. But until then, we'll leave the plow up. Oh, we could lower it right here, actually. We'll push all the snow over here. I live in Iowa. I've seen how snow plows work. I think we can handle it. Everything should just go to the right. Yeah. It's just like when they plow in the end of your driveway. Look at us being good Samaritans. Clearing out the highway. One lane of it anyway. Whoa, something jumped there. I left a pile of snow in the highway. I still can't believe that they don't have winter jobs. Like, they have the winter tools, why wouldn't they put them in? Like, the game just expects you to buy a $7,000 plow and just, the goodness of your heart, just go start plowing the highways. They can't complain, I'm doing it for free, so if it sucks, it sucks, but they're not paying for this snow removal. Yep, I jumped over something again. There's probably a massive snow drift in the middle of the highway right there. Yep, what the heck's going on? Oh. Traffic needs to watch out. They're gonna get crashed into if they don't. I'm confused at why I did that. Well, looks like we're ramping it over that. I feel bad for those cars. Oh, sorry, your driveway's getting plowed in. Like I said, you don't pay, you can't complain. Well, kind of a douche move, but we're leaving that there. Gotta plow my own yard. Now we're gonna have to deal with the snowdrift. That's too funny. Definitely glad I went with this plow though, because the other plow is just a straight plow. Can't really angle the snow, that would have sucked. At least this way I can steer the snow where I want it to go for the most part. Yeah. It literally makes no sense. You know what else really makes no sense to me? I'm gonna get out here. Like I said, I'm not a farmer by any means, but how I had not realized that wheat grew through snow. Like, that just blows my mind. Now, granted, Iowa is not known for wheat. We are primary corn and soybeans here. But That is still wild to me that wheat just grows through the winter months. Assuming that's real. Ooh. Oh, alright. Looks like we gotta lift that up. Good thing we're releasing it because we effed the front of that thing. We messed up the front of that thing real bad. Alright. Oh shoot. Did the wrong tool. There we go. Oh yeah. Still kind of hard to see. There we go. Alright, so now... I want to kind of do like this. So we can want to keep it out of the front there. I'm just going to plow everything over this way. Alright, on today's edition of Snowplow Simulator. We're taking care of the snow that's on the farm. Much better. Maybe I should have did that when I was, what's it called? Plowing the highway. Oops. I will say this though, the controls for the snowplow are a little ridiculous. Like compared to the rest of the controls in the game, it doesn't really make sense how they have this going. But I really wish there'd be contracts for snow removal. I think that'd be so cool. Didn't really think this one through. I also like that I don't have to lift the plow up, and when I go backwards it doesn't clear the snow. But in real life, if you were dragging that blade on the ground, it would definitely bring all the snow back with you. Wait. Since when did these get roofs? Well, literally just here. Just the last time we were looking, and they were just garden beds. And in the winter, they just automatically get roofs on them? It's interesting. Got a little bit of stuff trailing behind, but not too bad, all things considered. This is my first time doing any snow plowing. Poor pigs, they're so hungry. Now let's see if we can figure out a way to get the tractor right there. Oh, we screwed that up. Yeah, that thing just took 3% damage. That was a heavy hit. Oh yeah, look at that. Wonder how big we can get that snowbank. Oh, we're gonna have a little bit, I guess, right there, but good news is the snow's by the water icon. So when it melts, you'll have some water. Alright, let's lift up. Cleared the back pretty good. Looks pretty nice. Yeah, we're gonna go full lights. Might be a little bright, but we need to be able to see. On the curb there. That's where our snow pile is gonna be. This up a little bit so we can guide it a little bit better. Tighten it back up. Make sure everything's all the way closed. So let's do a pass down through here. What we'll do is we'll kind of position it to the middle, I think, like we're doing, and we'll loop back and push it all down the middle. We'll push it back towards that big pile we started making. That's the plan anyway. We'll see if it actually works that way. Ran into some resistance somewhere. The heck happened? Oh no. I think we damaged the concrete. I don't know if that was there before I started plowing or not. I think it might have already been there. I don't think you can damage it. Alright, now let's bring this side up. Just push it onto the lake. So now we want to bring that up there and this up here. Alright. Maybe not the most efficient way to do this, but we got a whole heaping of snow now. That pile's gonna be huge. Yep, not the best way to do this. We got too much snow. Ooh, no, I thought I was good. That was not good. I just about took out the entire bank of fertilizer on that pallet right there. Alright, that's clear enough. It's literally just for aesthetics anyway. A month's gonna go by and it's gonna be gone anyway, so. Good news is, this fence here, you can push through. Very realistic, I know, but allows for that. It's clear enough. It's enough for a path, and that's what matters. Alright, let's open this side up. There we go. Just kind of push it over there. Now what we want to do is open that, close that side, and open this side. All the way open. There we go. Whoop. Yeah, close it a little bit. Just gonna push this straight. We're going to close this side all the way up. We're going to open this side all the way up. Just going to keep everything to the left of the tractor, hopefully, is the plan. Side up. Straight over there. Again, push straight over there. Apparently that snow's not going anywhere. Open this side up. Like that, I don't know. Yeah. Just the jerk that left the snow in the middle of the street. Alright, we're gonna try and just plow this like straight on. We're gonna open it up. And hopefully it doesn't, Traffic, you gotta wash out, man. I'm trying to make this better for you guys. He don't care. Thanks, jerk. Get out of the way, people. I'm trying to make this better for you guys. Seriously, just get out of the way. You know what? I ain't care no more. I hope your car gets messed up. Your insurance can pay for it for all I care. Just trying to be the good Samaritan here, making sure there's not snow on the ground. So nobody in this city decides to plow. Alright. We're gonna play for probably like 5-10 more minutes, then we're gonna call it. Yeah, go take care of some stuff and make some dinner. As fun as the plowing is, I don't want to keep plowing. you're not plowing the fields, you're plowing snow. I'm just over the whole plowing situation. I'm ready for it to be spring, and I want to harvest and set up our fields again. And I don't actually even know where I'm going. I'm just pushing snow now. That's what we're going to do. We're just going to continue to push the snow. I was really hoping that the game would have winter contracts for you to do. I think that'd be really cool. That'd make it would motivate me more to plow the snow anyway. Because it's kind of just like wasting time to get through the day. I mean, it's not even really. It's 6:29 in the morning still. Like the sun hasn't even risen yet, and I'm just sitting here plowing snow. I'd like to be able to do stuff in the winter. I think that'd be really nice, but it is what it is, I guess. Let's bring this up here just a switch. Push this across. Yep, watch out, buddy. I'm trying to make this thing better for you. Yep, better watch out. Oh, front of their car got messed up. My bad. My bad, my bad. Trying to make it so you can drive on this road without dying. Guess you gotta watch out for tractors backing up too. But again, said he's not paying me, so. What we'll do is we'll push this past the drive to my farm, and then we'll just stuff it in that corner. That is not the drive. A little bit further up, okay. See, look at that. The highway's almost clean now. Well, that's a big one. Just kind of like that. Oops. And then we'll just take care of the rest of our area here, and then cool. The plowing business is not for the faint of heart. I am quite reckless here. Alright, that'll do. Lift the plow. Yeah, that's where she's gonna end, so. Thanks for taking the time to watch. Sorry it wasn't really that exciting of a stream. I don't really know what we're supposed to do in the month of December and January and February while we're waiting for the crops to grow. Let's take a look and see. Yeah, see, we're not even gonna be. We're in January, February. We can plant oat, sunflowers, potatoes, sugar beet, sugarcane, cotton, grapes in March. So it looks like we'll be doing most of our planting in March and April because I think we're going to grow oat and soybeans in our fields is what I want to do. Yeah. make a little bit more money, we'll get more fields, and ideally we'll just run those top 4 crops plus soybeans, I'd say. So we'll do wheat, barley, canola, oat, and soybeans is probably end game, if you want to call it that. That's what we're striving for, is to rotate through those 5 crops. So we'll need to scout out some more fields. This field is a monster, but I kind of want it because it's right next to the farm. Probably be Iron Field 3. Really gonna look at this field as well, because if you look at just what potentially the soil mapping right here could be, this field could be pretty loamy and sandy loam, which is good. You want it to be loam and sandy loam. So this field is also potential. Field 8 here, field 6 here. These are probably going to be the 2 next fields that we're targeting, and that would bring us to 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So that would get us to our 5 fields of rotating through those crops that I was just mentioning. The issue being, this is $275,000. This is $182,000. This one is $304,000, and currently we have got $165,000. So we need to make some more money before we even look at getting some more crops or more fields in the mix. So yeah, that's kind of the little bit of a long-term goal there. We gotta get through these winter months first, and yeah. So hopefully you guys enjoyed Snowplow Simulator today. It was fun using the snowplow. Glad it fits this tractor. Didn't have to buy any special tools. We leased it for $350. We'll be able to use it the whole day, so maybe on the next stream, if I don't want to simulate through, I'll continue to snowplow the highway system for the town and be a good Samaritan. But yeah, thanks for taking the time to watch, and we will catch you in the next video. Have a good